一方面，针对俄罗斯涉嫌插手2016年美国总统大选的调查越来越深入；另一方面，北韩试射洲际导弹成功，让美中关系再一次经受考验。就在美国国家安全面临威胁的时候，川普对普京和习近平的态度仍然是不离不弃。那我现在来到美国国家大草坪上，问问南来北往的美国民众，他们觉得谁比较值得信任，谁最不值得信任？
I don't trust Putin, first off. So Putin is a no-no.
You know, I have questions about both governments, not just about one. And it's probably about equal as far as, I mean, I don't really trust the U.S. any more than I do Russia or China, so at this point.
I do not. I think China could put some very strict sanctions on North Korea that might have a more serious effect, and they don't seem to be doing that at all.
I would say President Xi Jinping.
Why would you say that?
Because China at the moment is, I think, has a closer relation to the U.S. than Russia, because Russia's always had that, has a bad bond with the U.S. as well.
I don't trust either of them, but I would trust China more than Russia.
I think it would be silly to say that they didn't, to some degree. They tried, and whether or not it did something, I don't know.
So I'm not sure there's anybody that you can completely trust, because I think China and Russia each have their own interest, as does the United States. So I would say trust is a tricky thing to want to have.
I think there are concerns with both countries with human rights and their treatment of their own citizens. So I'm skeptical of both of their governments, both Russia and China.
如果有机会到酒吧去喝一杯的话，你会选择谁？普京、习近平还是川普？
I'm sorry, I would have to strongly say I would not have anything to do with either of those three men.
Trump, because he's fun and a comedian. I think it'll be a fun conversation. I think he'll probably have some random conversations about some people's looks.
I have no idea. Can I go with Justin Trudeau from Canada? Because I really like him.
I mean, maybe Trump, at least. I'm not very familiar with the other two, so.
None of them.
I think it'd be interesting to have a drink with all three of them, because they all have their reasons for doing things right, wrong, or indifferent.
You know, the way things are going, I think is it the Chinese premier? Is that his title? The president? I'd probably have a drink with him. I think with the way that the political sphere of the world is right now, it'd just be easiest to go that way and stay out of the Russia U.S. thing. So, and what would I ask him? How China is preparing to take some of the lead that we're leaving behind, I guess.
I guess probably Chinese president.
Why?
I don't know enough about him, so I could learn about it more.
I'll go for the Chinese president.
Why?
Because we already know Putin is evil, and Trump, we're waiting for him to be impeached. He'll probably be impeached by the time it's time for the drink. If I had to chat with him, I'll say they should make better deals in Africa. China's doing a lot in Africa now. In Nigeria, there's a lot of construction. There's a lot of contracts with China. Unfortunately, most times it looks like the Nigerians are taken advantage of, or the Africans in general.
普京、习近平、川普会谱写出一部什么样的现代版《三国演义》呢？谁是敌人，谁是朋友？美国民众正在不安的关切中。